Hi, Texas voters. I'm Texas Secretary of State John Scott. I'm here in Tarrant County, where I live, where I'm registered, and where I vote. If you're fixing to head to the polls in your county, there's a few things you need to know before you cast your ballot. First, look up your polling place on votetexas.gov. Click Where's My Polling Place? And enter your information to find a list of early voting and election day polling places in your county. During the early voting period, you can vote at any location in the county where you're registered. This year, early voting runs from October 24th through November 4th. Now on Election Day, November 8th, if your county has countywide polling or vote centers, then you can vote anywhere in the county where you are registered. More than 90 counties participate in countywide voting on Election Day. If you're not in one of those counties, you will have to go to your specific precinct if you choose to vote on Election Day. Second, once you get to your polling place, you have to show an ID to be checked in. Bring any one of 7 approved forms of ID. Those are your Texas driver's license, your Texas personal ID card, your Texas election ID certificate, or your Texas handgun license, your military ID, U.S. passport, or U.S. citizenship certificate with a photo. If you don't have one of these and reasonably can't get one, you can fill out a form at the polls and present an alternate form of ID like a utility bill, a bank statement, or any official government document with your name and address. You can even show your voter registration certificate you get in the mail. But remember, you'll only need this if you don't have one of those 7 approved forms of photo ID. Third, remember the ground rules when going to the polls. When you go to your polling place, you'll see the marker 100 feet outside the entrance. Once you cross that marker, you cannot wear hats, t-shirts, buttons, or anything else about a candidate or measure on the ballot. Now, you're allowed to wear whatever you want relating to anyone or anything that's not on the ballot. But remember that the presiding judge at your polling place is responsible for the enforcement of Texas election law within the 100-foot marker. Now, once you're within the 100 feet of the voting machines, you cannot use any cell phones, cameras, tablets, laptops, sound recorders, or any device that can communicate wirelessly or be used to record sound or images. So please, wait until you're back outside the polling place to take your selfie. Trust me, it can wait. I'm here with the election administrator for Tarrant County, Hyder Garcia. First, thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Second, when I show up to vote, what happens?
Well, the first thing that's going to happen is that the election judge is going to ask you to show ID, and you can use any of the 7 forms of approved ID. Once they've verified your identity, they will look you up in a poll book. Some counties have a paper poll book. Some of us have electronic poll books. They'll locate you there. You'll sign. If it's an electronic poll book, it tells all the other locations you've checked in. You can't vote twice. And then they will offer you either a paper ballot or access to a voting machine to proceed to vote.
So now I have my access code and I've got my blank ballot. What's next?
Okay. If they gave you in your county a hand-marked paper ballot, you would have marked your options and get ready for the next step. When you have machines like this, what you're going to do is tell the system you want to vote, right? So you're going to type in that number they gave you and put your paper ballot in it. Now you follow the screen. The system is going to show you for every race that you can vote on a fresh screen with all the candidates. And you're going to make your choices on the screen. Eventually, in either system that you use, you're going to see everything you did on the screen. And once you're satisfied, then you hit print. And so now everything that you did on the screen, every choice you made is going to be transferred to the paper ballot.
But now this ballot that was printed out, it's not the final step.
It's not. This ballot has not been counted yet. So if you take it home, you just wasted your time. You need to make sure you put it in the ballot box for it to be counted. The machine that counts the ballot is going to read it. Different machines do it in different ways, but in essence, it's reading the ballot, it's accounting for your ballots, and it's dropping it in a locked ballot box.
So the election night's over. What happens next?
Okay, so the election judge has to close the election, basically tell the system no more ballots will be accepted, so you can't come in after hours and put things in it, right? The system locks itself down and prints the totals. You have a results tape. So this is going to give you already the count of what's in the box. After that, depending on your county, because the machines don't have internet connection, you basically have to bring this drive that has those counts in the electronic form that match this tape and match these ballots to the elections office so they can be added. None of the machines that touch your ballot or that count it are connected to the internet. We said at the beginning the poll book is so that you don't vote in two places. They have to talk to each other. But the paper process that we followed is completely disconnected from the internet.
On election night, the early voting results are always reported first. Most counties already have the early voting results tabulated and report them just after the polls close at 7 p.m. local time. After that, be patient. From the polling place to the county election office, your local election officials are working as efficiently as they can. Make sure that all votes cast on election day are securely transferred to the central count location and reported accurately. You'll see results reported in small increments throughout the evening until all precincts and polling places have been reported. Some counties report results on their own websites before they report in the state system. And sometimes, because they are manually entering the results, a county official may enter something different between the two systems. In those cases, our office calls the county to verify the correct results and make sure that any errors are fixed before the unofficial totals are final. Now remember, what you see on election night doesn't include any late arriving mail ballots or provisional ballots that can be cured after election day. Once we have all of those, we move on to the final canvass of votes. That's when the official results are certified at the county level, typically about 10 to 14 days after the election day. And once all counties have certified the results, they must be canvassed by the governor of Texas, with me serving as the official witness. I hope you've learned a lot during our SOS 101 series, and that you feel confident that you're ready to make your voice heard at the ballot box. Remember that your vote is secure and that every vote matters here in the Lone Star State.